Hello, happy. Hello. Konbanwa. I need a second to update the NeuroCloud game on my PC, so. Hey, what up, Uraisu? You've been farming Wua for the whole day, bro. I've been farming Wua for multiple days now. I mean, I log in every day. I think I played the most during the launch weekend. I leveled up to like 20. I didn't quite unlock multiplayer yet. And then on the subsequent days, I just kept farming every opportunity I get. So I saw your fucking rank went up by a lot. Your account level or whatever level that is. It's crazy, dude. I feel like I'm gonna get overtaken by all of these people that haven't played on launch day. I'm not saying I did. I played the day after launch. I started the day after launch and I'm being caught up. So we're gonna play that later though. We're not gonna do that immediately. Because I have other plans. Hi. Okay, let's play another. There's another song from Suicide I want to listen to. I don't remember what it's called though. ちょっと待って. I'm gonna look it up on my phone. There's another song I want to hear from Suicide. Is it from the same album? Is it this one? I don't think so. Wait. I don't... no, it's not this one. Oh boy. I think it's this one. It's from the same album. Hold on. And then we're gonna jump into some gaming. Yeah, this one I think. It's less popular than the song that we just listened to. I've been pretty sweet-pilled lately, just album-wise. I've been listening to all of her stuff. Is the new dude in NeuroCloud good? Not really. But he's hot. Like if you consider his attractiveness, and he's really good. But I don't know if he's a unit you want to pick up. Especially when you're not like very enthusiastic about collecting every single character in the game. I would say if you're free to play, if you don't want to build a dodge team, because he belongs to like a very specific team that requires that other healer girl that came out recently. I forgot her name, but we're gonna look it up soon enough. If you don't have her, you have you have zero reason to get Dupin, even if you're a whale. You do have Kimie, that's her name, right? Kimie. Yeah. He's also not necessary for our Kimie team, but he's supposed to be the main DPS on her team. I don't think you can... I mean, it's up to you, right? I would say no. Like, even if you like Kimie a lot and you want to use her, you don't need Dupin. But I think Dupin is the only character in the game that's like specifically built to... whatchamacallit? To like activate. Oh my god! Whoa! Stop it. Give me a sec. To activate the most synergies with the ability to dodge attacks. That's it, right? And I'm sure his survivability is also pretty high because he can like go invis. And then he could also like move around the map a bit, I think. Me thinks. I don't exactly understand how he works, but yeah. Okay, well. For your name, I noticed you've like probably bought like, what is it called? It's not called Turbo, right? On Twitch. Twitch thing that allows you to what is it? Change the username. I was watching a Noita video on the Sun Quest and then a Noita video on like the invisible space, you know, the recent spell they added with the latest like patch 2 months ago. That mystery. I was watching Fury Forge's videos on those two puzzles. And so your name, like the color, the yellow into the green, immediately reminded me of Noita, which we won't be playing today. I don't think we have time for that. But I have been playing a bit more Noita just to, you know, try to get the hang of things. And I suck at it so bad that I don't really, like, I've made zero progress. In response to multiple complaints that we have received under the US Digital Millennium Copyright Act, we have removed 26 results from this page. Why? LumenDatabase.org? Complaint. I have no idea what you mean or what that's a reference to. Fanfic gifted me a 70. Oh, that's from a 7TV sub. Oh, so the colored names is a 7TV sub thing. Okay, I see. Turbo is not gradient, just any shade of color. Right. Is it really called Turbo on Twitch? I have no fucking idea. I know you can buy something on Twitch that allows you to change your username to like say something like white. まあそうだね。はい。というわけで today we're gonna be playing NeuroCloud. I have to, like, I will just have to admit something though. I have not played NeuroCloud Globo at all. Largely because number one, Withering Waves is out and I've been playing that. Number two, I just don't have time. Okay, hold on. Let me turn off a light. Verse is here too. Hello, welcome to the stream, Verse. Oh yeah, also Uraisu, I think I caught it earlier. Yeah, thank you for the 10 stream streak. Holy shit. Wait, hold on. Let me turn off the light. 10 stream streak, let's go. Thank you, Uraisu. Okay. How's it going, Verse? Twitch Turbo is ad-free in any color. Okay. So it's completely ad-free on any channel? For Twitch Turbo? Is it just me or am I very loud or is the game very quiet? I feel like the game is very quiet. Probably because the sound effects are pretty annoying. Okay, well, so without further ado, we're gonna hop into the NeuroCloud event. And as you can see, I am once again very broke. I don't think this number has gone past 20k in forever. It went past 10k. It usually does. And I'm sure you could also probably imply from this very small number of marbles that I got the man. Okay, I didn't do it in 100 pulls. I actually did it in 90. I thought I did it in 100. That's what I told Huxto, I think. But yeah, I have Dupin in 90 pulls. It's pretty good because I think I got like maybe 1, 2, 3 other 5 stars in 90. Like 4 3 stars. I mean, what did I say a second ago? I don't remember. I got 4 3 stars in 90 pulls, something like that. I recorded the pulling process. I did it at work, by the way. I didn't even do it during lunchtime at work. I straight up did it during work. During my work hours, I was like, okay, I'm sitting at the office. I'm about to fall asleep. Let me just do some gacha, and that's what I did. I got him. He's right here, and I don't really have resources to invest in him right now. I'm okay. Maybe I do have some EXP, but yeah, I was trying to level. I believe. Where are they? I was trying to level Mai as well as or her name was just Mai actually, as well as Yin Yo, sorry. Why did I think it's Zhang Yin? Zhang Yin is the shooter character. Oh, it's the equivalent of YouTube Red. No, ad sub, which used to be like $6, but it's 15 or something like that. Okay, I see. As a fellow adblock user, I don't really feel feel how necessary that is, and I also don't think I watch too many Twitch channels. I don't spend time on Twitch, nor do I watch channels that have like a ton of ads on them, so it's not really a problem for me. But yeah, I just don't use Twitch chat. Like I watch Twitch sometimes, but I don't use the chats, and none of the Twitch subs, like if I do sub, it would be for the streamer, not the platform, you know. And the same goes to YouTube. I don't care about the ads. They're annoying, and YouTube throttles your like loading speed when you have ad block on, but it's still better to have ad block on most of the time. I heard that I was watching GT Live earlier today, and I think they got like a NordVPN what is it, sponsorship, and according to MadPat, if you have a VPN, it blocks ads without needing an ad block. Is that true? Like, can I just... Is that what people use VPNs for nowadays? They just use it to, you know, block ads? That's apparently a function. I had no idea. But okay, we're gonna level up my Dupin up a little bit. I mean, realistically, this is not a good get. Yeah, game audio is a bit low for some reason. I'm gonna turn it up a little bit. For some reason, right? Wait, what was I gonna say? I fucking forgot already. Okay, whatever I was gonna say, I just wanted to say that realistically, this is not a good pickup. Like, we know the what is it? The Steins Gate collab is around the corner. Getting a character now that you know isn't that strong or meta, and is also a dude, and he doesn't really get much time to be on the field either, because I don't really use his team, or rather I don't have his team leveled up, so I have no reason to use him. It's pretty silly because I'm broke again, and by the time the Steins Gates collab comes out, I'm gonna be miserable with however much money I'm gonna have to spend on the game. But that being said, was I ever gonna get him? The answer is yes. Like, I just like him. He's hot. I have pretty much every single... I believe I do have every single male character in this game. Oh, no, I don't, because I don't have Taco Boy. But I have all of the dudes. I don't have the boys. So, you know, think of that when you will. Yo, Borlax is here. Welcome back. Borlax, thank you so much for the tier 1. 15 months, man. It's a 15-month resub. And a 15-month streak. Thank you. How is it... I like these numbers... Alright, I should say my sense of time passage is pretty bad. Because if you were to ask me, oh, when did like a lot of these viewers started showing up in chat? I'd say like less than a year, because it felt that way. But man, a lot of you guys have like insane streaks now. Thank you. Thank you, Barlax. Thank you so much for the stuff. Okay, there's a mosquito like in front of my face right now. Hold on, let me try to kill it. Why are there so many like these little mishaps and strange events going on whenever I want to stream? Where the fuck is the electric swatter? Where did it go? Brother. Where did my dad put it? It's not here! How am I supposed to kill the fucking fly, dude? It's not a fly, it's a mosquito. Okay, maybe I'll burn some incense so I don't get bit. Hold on. This is a dangerous procedure. I'm about to light a fire in the house, because I have like a bit of incense that is like anti-mosquito. It's a mosquito repelling incense. And I'm gonna light it on fire. Okay, just keep the fire away from, anything that is flammable, and also the aircon air, I guess. I don't know how to say it. Just don't light the fire when there's like wind blowing your way. Okay, I think we're good. I gotta light a fire. Hey, what's up, Pre-Rabbit? Pre-Rabbit, welcome back to the stream. Welcome. I was mentally AFK, but you said something about ad block. I run ad guard. I thought it was ab guard. You know, a guard you put on your apps. You can use it on PC or phone, but I run it on a very small computer connected to the internet router, so it's blocking ads for me for all my home network devices. Wait, you can hook up an ad block to your Wi-Fi or your internet source? That's a thing. But you also have to plug it into your... Okay. Huh. That's pretty sick, except... I'm a dumbass when it comes to hardware or software or just technology in general. I think you explaining to me how this works will be like me explaining to my grandma. Okay, what the fuck are you doing? Okay, it's not a mosquito, chat. It's an ant. You know those ants with the wings? They usually appear in like a rainy season, and because I live very close to like a mountain. Well, it's not really a mountain, but a hill. Okay, I could probably just knock him out. I might have just done that. I just knocked him out of the air, I think. I don't know where he went. Probably on the floor somewhere. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna clean up that mess later. You'll take a pic? Okay. So is it like a physical device running the ad block, or is it a computer software that you're running on a small computer? Because I don't really understand how that works. Okay. Well, let me make sure my VTube model is working again. Alright, so I have not done anything on the... let me just do my dailies if I've not done them. I'm not sure if I've done them. I also need to renew my monthly subscription, I think, on this game. Because I am broke again, and I don't see why not. Hold on, is it really me, or is it is the game just really quiet? I feel like the game's really quiet. This is more like it, I think. Okay. But I've not done anything on this event. I've not really been doing this event either because I just forget to do it. So I probably missed out on a lot of days. But I don't see a time limit as to when I'm supposed to, pick her up before the event ends. I assume this kind of stays forever because it does say that it's a long-term event where you get a free Percy unit. I don't have her yet, but y'all know me, I'm gonna build her as soon as I get her, I think. Because my warrior team is really bad. But yeah, a lot of stuff I want to talk about today besides NeuroCloud. The reason why I wanted to start playing or start streaming with NeuroCloud and not Withering Waves is because I know when I play Withering Waves I just can't talk about anything. So why don't we just start by playing a game I can sort of autopilot a little bit. Okay, yeah, I think we're done with everything here. The first thing I want to talk about is vulnerability check, or whatever this is called. I don't think I've ever actually read the name of this until now, which is vulnerability check. This is the daily where if you manage to clear the entire level without needing to use a second team. So for every single, okay, this entire thing is like a let's just call it a a difficulty. And if you clear all of the levels on this difficulty without needing more than 5 units per level, right? You get to just auto-play this game or auto-collect everything without needing to go into the level and beat everything every single day. And you have to beat this every single day because it's a daily thing you can do. That gives you rewards, that gives you currency to buy stuff from the shop. Now, this is probably the most fun I've had in NeuroCloud. This event, or this like kind of daily format, me just going through this, by the way, I beat it in a single run, right? You can only attempt one of these difficulties per day. Once you start attempting one of these, you cannot, swap difficulties. And knowing me, I know I want to, activate the autoplay function so I don't have to ever do this over and over again every single day and manually do it. But this is genuinely really fun because within these levels there are like different is it called no, it's formulas, right? Or functions. There's different functions you need to use, so you gotta use different decks of cards to match up with whatever teams you got. And for every single class there's 3 decks, and then a bunch of like universal decks that increases crit, that gives you like a burn effect, gives you dodge, all that kind of stuff. And because each of those sets of class specific cards you can only use once, you kind of have to decide when to use them throughout these 8 levels. And so I misplayed. I used all of my sniper cards, I think at stage 3 or something. These are actually stages, not levels. So I guess the entire thing is actually called a level, and then these are stages. But yeah, I used up all of the sniper cards on stage 3 or 4, and then I was struggling a lot from stage 5 to 7 to 8 actually. And it was so fun. I love a good struggle that I know I can overcome by just reconfiguring my team, reconfiguring the cards, and then micromanaging every single level. And I know it's doable because I was very close to beating all of these. It took me up to, I don't know, I think for this level it took me 30 attempts, but it was super fun. To me that was super duper fun. So I wish they release more difficult content like this that requires you to actually use the entire roster of your units, I guess. Because I had to use a warrior team multiple times. I used sniper teams, I think once, because I just used up all their cards. And then it was just me struggling with super struggling with a team that struggles a lot, which is the warrior team. And I'm hoping that Percy's gonna, help with that situation eventually when I get her. Because these units I have, they don't do damage. The entire daily event that, just came out with the Dupin update, I believe. Hold on. This thing, it's tough, man. I don't know how to put it. Yeah, alright, let's see what's photo. It runs Linux, so you can run a lot of stuff on it. I have no concept of how Linux, it's not Linux, it's Linux. How Linux is supposedly different from Windows or Apple, so I still don't know what the fuck I'm looking at. That's how good I am at identifying tech stuff. What the hell am I looking at? This is your computer case, yeah? And then some random cables. This is the thing that's probably doing the ad guard thing. This blocks. And then you're running the box with... What the hell is this, dude? This is the entire box is the ad block machine. You don't need to plug in anything additional to it, and they'll just block ads for you? Is that what you mean? On the right, the PC looking box is the PS. Oh, that's the power supply? This one is the power supply? Wait, UPS? I don't know what UPS is. Okay, so this is the blocking mechanism. Do you just buy this thing on a standalone, like from a store, and it comes with the Edguard? Or do you have to like somehow download Edguard onto this thing for it to run it for you? That's the part I think I'm most confused about. Like, is it a hardware? Is it a program that is programmed into, like, built into a box? Or is, like, do you buy the box because it's built into the box? Or do you just get the box and then get the software into the box, you know? Alright. I guess, I mean, we don't really need this because we got Kimie leveled up already. So yeah, I guess we'll just jump into the event. I'm sorry for stalling. We'll just jump into the event real quick. I've done nothing, so we're just gonna start from the very beginning, and I'm gonna go ahead and skip all the lore because you know me and my lore. And speaking of lore, I will be playing a bit of Withering Waves, I think, after we're done with this event. And I guess this is a good time to showcase how weak my warrior team actually is. Okay, because we're running Dupin, I guess we might as well be running one of my least used characters, I believe. Okay, is the game too loud now? I'm gonna lower it back to here. You install it by copy pasting 2 commands. Oh, okay. It's an app that you install. Okay. Then what the hell is the box? Is it just like a mini computer? A thing with like computing power? Okay, we have a healer now. Let us just run like a really standard warrior team. I mean, Cascadia is also a unit that I haven't finished building yet. Same with Kimie. I'm gonna try her out for size and see how her damage compares to a level 70 Aki. That's very mid, I believe. And then we'll just slot in a Nasuta. And then for good measure, we're gonna use some of the more meta characters. Do we need a war? We probably do need a guard, don't we? Okay. Miel. Guess I'll do it like this. And I recently have started using... Well, for one, Croak just got her armor inscripted that I really haven't started leveling up. I didn't know she was gonna get one. So I didn't pre-farm anything for her. I could have, because I could have like bought her pieces like on a daily basis, but I forgot to do that. But I've recently started using her again just because she feels a bit more tanky than like even though Clotho, right? Clotho is like a very universal tank you can slot into any team. I think when it comes to tanking power, if you know your team can survive without a free a death prevention from Clotho's ability, you can just run a Croak and she'll do better. I think. Because she tanks better. She has more HP, maybe. I'm not sure about that. But she can tank better. And that's what matters. Oh, it's a raspberry. Okay, so the black box is a raspberry. You can freely buy it, and in the same case, which is very close to you. I had issues purchasing stuff from me, despite being relatively close to close geo-wise to your country. Wait, why does it have something to do with... So I guess Asian countries make... I know Taiwan produces chips. But you're saying that raspberries are, you know, made in Asia, which is why they should be easier to get in Asia? Again, I think raspberry, my understanding of it is it's a very tiny circuit board, right? That can run stuff for you somehow. Maybe. Okay, my capture is ruined again. Hold on. Why are you like this? Bro, I actually cannot fix it. Hello? Please? Okay, there we go. We're back on full screen. I'm sorry. Every time I alt tab out of a LD player, it just wants to kill itself. Alright, we're gonna run this team. Sure. I guess you know what, Evelyn? Welcome aboard. It's been a while. Okay, we're just gonna go through the event really fast and see how difficult this event is. I believe I didn't bother beating like all the highest difficulty stuff on the Kimiya event because that event to me is bullshit. Like you actually need a full-fledged, well-built team on Kimiya to make the dodge team work. And because I didn't pre-build any of those units, there's no way on earth I was ever gonna make those work. But yeah, we're gonna see how Dupin does. Right, okay. I mean, let's do it like this, yeah? Why not? I feel like my Cascadia might be okay here. Dupin does more damage than Cascadia. Interesting, okay. I mean, he's not built at all. I don't think I even put any... I probably did put some algorithms on Cascadia, didn't I? I might have, but... Argon makes and sells part PIs in Asia, but they don't ship stuff to me. Ah, okay. Total cost is like $60 is the PI, the computer. 15 is the power brick. 20 to $40 is the case. $10 is the memory card, SSD disk. That seems quite expensive. That seems quite expensive. Okay, we're gonna skip the lore again. But yeah, this is more just like a just chatting game for me. Y'all know this at this point. Like, rarely is there content I have to take seriously in this game. I will just rage at shit that I think is like unfair, but that's about it, right? You're either here if you watch me play in your cloud, you're here for me, yeah, for my yapping, or you're here to watch me rage at some like bullshittery level that I really don't like. Okay, speaking of yap, so besides the newest difficulty on the daily thing, another thing I want to talk about is how I've signed up for a new course offered by not a university, but I'm gonna get another bachelor's degree out of it, ideally. I've signed up for night school, essentially. Specifically, I'm looking at a degree in art and media communication. Is that the exact title? I don't remember. I don't think so. But something along the lines of art and media communication. And so I think it was on Thursday when I was working from the office, I received a phone call from the... Wait, why is my Aki there? What the hell happened? Whoops. And he is still apparently... Oh no, never mind. I thought it was Aki that did the most damage. It was Dupin actually. Okay, cool. That's nice. But yeah, I received a phone call, and then that sounds great, yeah. And then they were, you know, telling me, oh, are you actually available for an interview on Monday? And I was like, there's an interview? Well, I didn't say that, but in my head, I'm like, okay, I submitted all my documents, right? I submitted, you know, evidence that, you know, I do have a degree in something else. And, you know, I am pretty okay. I can speak sufficient English. Or I at least understand English, because I think the teaching media is going to be in English. And then they were like, they first emailed me saying that, oh, you didn't submit the required documents. And then I was like, what the fuck do you mean? Because I definitely did. And so I emailed them the documents again, and I said, oh, I already submitted these, but here you go again. And then this time it went through. And then they were like, oh, we would like to give you an interview on Monday. And so I'll be doing that. And turns out it's an online interview, so I don't even need to go anywhere. I just have to be at home, which is very nice. It's gonna be, I think at like, yeah, quite late in the evening, so that's nice. But one thing they did tell me is that I would have to, well, they already emailed me about it, that I have to submit like artwork and designs I've done in the past. Which is largely the reason why I didn't really pursue a degree in like design in the past, because I was like, I really wanted a degree in like some kind of art related thing, right? Like design or fine arts related thing, field, subject, you know. But I ended up studying science instead just because I did not have a portfolio that I can show off. And now they're asking me for a portfolio again. And for one, I actually have something to show. Like, it's not much. It would just be like all the crappy like anime art that I've drawn. Plus, like, okay, there's one thing that I feel like is pretty legitimate. Because when I was in uni, I took a course on this goofy little thing called, I think it was, what is it called again? Like comics and, it's, graphic novel and comics, essentially. Right? And then during that course, I had to produce a comic that is like, what, 3 to 4 A4 pages long, I think, something like that. So I drew the whole thing, and guess what? I got straight A's on that assignment. So I'm definitely putting that assignment along with like, maybe not the grades, because, you know, I think that I probably shouldn't show. But I'll set everything that is related to the assignment into like the portfolio that I'm supposed to compile, and upload onto like some kind of drive that they've given me as like my part of the interview process. So hopefully that goes well. I'm gonna have to pick out like all of the shitty art that I've done too in the previous years. I don't think there's anything I could call design, but like illustrations, yeah, sure. Like goofy little hobby side projects, sure. And hey, what's up, Anthony? I'm so lucky I caught this day stream early. Hey, what's up, Anthony? Cutest pink girly, bro. Yeah, you can compliment my VTuber motto. I guess I'm not that offended. Hope you're enjoying the game with cyber waifus. Yeah, we're gonna play some Withering Waves after this. And in that game, it's mostly cyber husbandos and not waifus, but we'll get there when we get there. Miel, welcome back. So, as I was saying, right? I have to submit a portfolio of... Okay, I don't know why you're here. I have to submit a portfolio of artwork. Yeah, let's give Cascadia some love. And so, yeah, I'm just considering what I should put in there. Whenever somebody will ask to see something I've drawn, I always show them the Shishiro Botana fan art. Because that, to me, is... it's not something I'm extremely proud of, right? Because my art style has changed quite a bit. And I look at that and I think, oh, it's still pretty well drawn. But I feel like I could do better if I can, you know, if I tackle it again. But ultimately, I think the reason why I like that fan art so much... okay, where did I put you though? Because Maya, you need a teammate. Like, you only help the teammate that is in front and behind you. So, maybe we have to do it like this? Not sure. Because now she'll be buffing Kimie and nobody else, which is a bit weird. I have no idea how to use Mai. I have no idea how to use her. But okay. So yeah, the Shishiro Botan fan art that I'm a huge fan of, that I drew myself. I feel like I only like that because Shishiro Botan has seen it personally and liked it on Twitter. Or, you know, X. Now it's called X. Back then it's still Twitter. That's why I like that piece of fan art so much, because I know the person, whoever is behind her account, actually liked the post. She saw it and liked it. So that made me really happy. So I think that's gonna go in there. I think I'm gonna include my chibi fan art for what's her name again? Oh my god. Yakumo Beni. Because that's like the more recent thing that I've drawn, even though it's still not that recent. Like it's still like 4 months more than 4 months ago I think I drew that. Way more than 4 months ago I think I drew that. Like half a year ago maybe. I don't remember exactly when. But like that's like the kind of chibi. It's a slightly different art style. I'm gonna, you know, show it, sure. And then I'm just gonna include like a wall of emotes, I think. I don't have that many emotes to showcase, but I'll probably put it in like a folder as part of my portfolio as, oh, you know, I took commissions. Lol. And then during the interview, I'm gonna be like, yeah, I have taken commissions from people. I've also commissioned people, and now I'm, you know, working for a company where I sometimes, you know, was tasked to draw something, and in other times I'm asked to give people instructions on how to draw things. So yeah, I think that's gonna be pretty, I think the interview is gonna go well as long as I don't stutter, or as long as it's not done in, like, it's not an interview in Cantonese. I think I'm good. If they interview me in English, that'd be perfect. But yeah, I'm gonna have to prep that, which again is something I don't usually do. I don't really do much prep for any interview for that matter. So yeah, because Katia is actually out damaging Dupin. Oh, or not? Okay, Dupin's still doing okay, I suppose, according to the game. So yeah, I also wonder if I can somehow fit like the whole live 2D thing into the portfolio, because the course itself touches upon video and like animation, right? I definitely will take the animation course. I don't care. I will take it. I will learn about animation for that, like for this degree that I'm applying for. And so I don't really have a good sense of animation, but the only thing that's like the closest or the most adjacent to animation that I've done is live 2D stuff, right? And obviously I'm not gonna show them this particular model because it's technically a commercial thing. Right? So I'm thinking I'll probably somehow I'll have to make a demo of live 2D, like of a different model that I've done as a live 2D thing, just to show them that, you know, I also happen to know a little bit about this software that is related to design. And maybe like the only way I can think of doing that is I'll just open up OBS and record me using a different model, moving it around. Right? I don't know how else I would be able to showcase it. And I'm definitely not gonna show her pink girly here. Miss Butnip, the face of the channel. I'm not gonna show this to them. And I don't really want to I don't want to give them any connections. Again, like I wouldn't say I'm a closet weeb. I'm very open about my weebistry. Like I'm really a huge fan of like the Japanese anime art style, right? And so I'm gonna be very open about that. But I don't want anyone else that isn't like a close friend to know that I stream on Twitch. And it's not that I like, if I do that, if I'm a Twitch streamer that's of, you know, if I'm a full-time Twitch streamer, then sure, I can just tell people that, but I'm not. And so I don't want to let my interviewers know that, you know, that's the case. Hey, what's up, Soul Destroyer? Yo, thank you, bro. 24 months. Thank you so much for the 2 years. God damn. It's been 2 decades already. The 24-year resub. How has it been 2 years already? How old was I? Bro, I'm actually so old now. What the fuck? I think I was 22 2 years ago, dude. No, I need to age backwards somehow. If only they also appreciate pink girly avatar like we do. It's okay, I have other avatars I can show them, I guess. But yeah, Sir Destroyer. Time really passes fast. Especially when you're doing a job that you don't really like that much. Like this year, 2024 for me has went by particularly fast. Just because I've been doing the same shit over and over again every single day. And it's so boring and monotonous. Is that how you use the word monotonous? I think maybe. That you kind of forget about time passing. Again, I think I brought this up recently on another stream. But if time is how we perceive events that happen in our lives, I want to live longer by being more present in every moment, you know? Like, I don't want to sit and do a lot of nothing, like the way I do at work, and just be upset about time passing. Like, I want to be in every single moment. I want to, I don't know, tune my mind. I want my mind to be present. Every opportunity that I can get. Which is why, again, this job is not doing it for me. So maybe if I pick up a different, you know, if I go into a different degree, maybe that's gonna help. Welcome to the corporal roar. The brain is just disconnects 9 to 17, 9 to 5, so the days pass by faster. Yeah, I don't want that, dude. I don't want that to happen. Not yet. Or maybe at some point in my life I'm like, okay, I'm miserable, I just want this to be over. I just want to get something over with. But I'm not there yet. I just wanna, you know, have a little fun. Have as much fun as I can. Doing anything. I don't want to talk about work because I feel like every time I stream I talk about it. The only thing I will say is that they're not giving me enough work for me to feel like work, you know, my time at the office is actually productive. Right now, my time at the office feels like I'm in a prison because I have nothing to do. All of the tasks they've given me are brain dead, like to the point where I don't really need to spend that much time on. I'm just dragging it out so that I can appear as though I'm hardworking. When in reality, they give me a deadline that I have to, you know, fulfill, or I have to get work done a month ahead, when I can do the stuff they've given me in 3 days time. You know what I mean? Like, why would I need to do... Why would you want me to finish something that I can do in 3 days in a month? It just feels really stupid. Like, and also every time I submit work early, they're like, oh, you do things really fast. And I don't think that's a compliment. They're just saying, oh, you can slow down a bit. Dude, there's only that much I can slow down. Alright? There's only that much I can slow down. When... It's like, okay, you're tasked to spell out the ABCs. You have to spell out the alphabet from A to Z. But we're gonna give you 3 hours to do that. Go figure. Like, it's just stupid. Like, who the hell is gonna spell like one letter per 10 minutes? You know? I know the ABCs pretty well. I know how this is supposed to be done. Don't tell me, you know, don't try to force me to spell it slower. I just don't get it. And what's up, Saiji? Playing all these gacha games is an interesting choice then. No, it doesn't feel like a waste of time because I'm enjoying them, for one. Like, okay, recently I was watching an Asmongold interview, I think done by OTK themselves. And they asked what Asmongold think a good video game is. And he said a good video game is a video game where that gives you a reason to waste your time and you don't regret wasting your time. I don't regret wasting time on video games as long as I'm having fun. Having fun is also kind of like living in the moment, you know? There's a lot of grindy stuff in gacha games. A lot of them at least. Some of them aren't that grindy. Like for instance, when I play Uma Musume, I don't ever think like, oh, I'm wasting time, like I'm wasting 20 minutes on a run that ultimately resulted in nothing. Because the gameplay itself is fun, right? If you're having fun, it's not really a waste of time. Like in the grand scheme of things, it's probably healthy for your mind, your mental, you know. But yeah, I am still on the camp like I'm not a gamer, and gaming isn't really something I think of when I think about being productive and being, you know, like gaming is not something that gets you anywhere. But it makes you happy, and that's the purpose of video games. If it's fun, it's good, you know? Like, I am not the type of person to justify, oh, video gaming is actually so good for your mental health. It can actually train, like, some real-life skills that you would otherwise be very difficult to attain, such as reaction speed, or, you know, give you teach you how to communicate with your teammates. Like, that's not, I don't think that's the primary purpose of video games. People that say that video games can do more than giving, like, that can do more than being a piece of entertainment is usually coping, unless the video game itself is like a meta commentary piece on some other genre that isn't video games. Otherwise, games are just here for us to have fun, right? So I feel like people that go out of their way to say, oh, video games is super healthy as opposed to video games is not harmful is a bit silly. And I also wouldn't say that, you know, it's the best way to spend your time if you want to be like a successful or maybe not successful, but just like a... Okay, I just realized Dupin is like locked behind the wall of other units. I didn't realize that until now. My bad, Dupin. That's why you weren't doing damage. Okay. But at the same time, you know, I like looking at pretty things, and I think Neurocloud is pretty. Neurocloud is the only game where I thoroughly enjoy doing dailies on the music and the art, the UI, everything is so pleasing. I think people tend to, well, I wouldn't say overrate the UI of this game. I think a lot of Chinese games just inherently have really good UI. So the UI thing really hasn't... It's a point that gets brought up a lot whenever I see people review Neurocloud as like a interesting mobile gacha game. Okay, I definitely need to fucking fix this team formation, dude. Maybe... I don't see a way out of this. This Dupin is also a close, like you attack without range, right? And Cascadia also does have range, yeah, whatever, dude. Okay. Did you see Croak's new armor? It turns her into a DPS unit with all that AoE damage. I have no idea how her armor inscriptor works, because I've not really read it. But I'm working towards it now. Now that I know it's out, now that I know she's receiving armor and script, I'm definitely gonna level that up very slowly. Practice communication with teammates. These people have never played League. I know, right? Like, it's just weird for people to like describe video games as something more than entertainment when, you know, that's the primary function. Like, you can say, yeah, some video games were very good, like, commentary pieces on other things, but they have to be fun to be considered a video game in the first place, right? So, you know, it's kind of silly to say, oh, I let my children play video games because that's gonna help them train their hand-eye coordination. Like, bro, everything can train your hand-eye coordination. It doesn't have to be video games. And especially not when the only hand-eye coordination you train is the muscles on your fingers, bro. It's a bit weird. Like, it's a really weird excuse. You just openly, like, it's better that you just admit to enjoying video games because you think they're fun. Because that's why they exist, you know? Did you continue with Wuwa? Yes, we're gonna play that. And you'll get to see how much progress I've made in that game. I think I've grinded more than the average salary man. So yeah, I'm trying my best over there. And I've also spent some money there, so you know, just gacha game things from a gacha gamer. Hey, what's up, Huxto? Huxto is here. I'm currently going through the Dupin event. We're gonna play Wuwa, and yeah, Huxto's gonna call it mid. But we're gonna play Wuwa after the New York Cloud event. We're just talking about random stuff. It's a just chatting stream in the meantime. My hand-eye coordination is still awful. I think hand-eye coordination isn't something you can train, especially not when you're old enough. Like, my brain is pretty much fully developed. At this point, it's only gonna regress. It's only gonna get worse from here. And honestly, reaction speed is largely, I think, just a genetics thing. Because you cannot explain how people can have, like, ungodly reaction time. It's built in. That's just how you're built. The same with cats being able to dodge snake attacks, right? It's because they're built in. Their brain just has like a unique. I don't know. They're just built to have such insane reaction speed. Okay, so here we're just gonna run the same team. I like the fact that I get to use lesser used units. So we're gonna, you know, slot them in as usual. Miel is just there to guarantee a W, and then yeah, Huxter, have you finished the Dupin event? And have you tried the daily that they've updated, the auto-completable daily? I've told you, right? It's really difficult, and it's generally the most fun I've had with Neurocloud since breaking through top 100 on the black holes. The black hole speed runs. It's really fun. I've done the first one, but nothing else. Let's do it now. Let's do it. Let's play together. Twitch has scammed me, but I should have done my 28-month resub. Oh no. Oh no. Was it gonna be a prime? Did you not get the option to celebrate your prime sub? I've never done like the tier 5 daily event thingy. Bruh. You should be able to do that. I think the tier 5 one is pretty easy. If I recall, I don't remember needing level 70 characters to beat it. But I could be wrong because it's been a while. But it's been so long that I don't remember what team I had to use to beat it. But it's probably just some generic warrior plus sniper teams that you probably do need 2 teams. If you struggle, you can always just use those functions, or what are they called? Formulas or functions. Okay. The game really wants me to just use a long range unit, I feel, because like Dupin's gonna have no space to do damage again. Whatever, dude. Okay, never mind. They snuck past each other. That's good. It was a primer. I subbed like a week ago. Oh well, it's okay. I will always appreciate the subs. Thank you, Hoxto. Also, a big surprise in the story, you get a great guest appearance by Gourmet Girly Milao, but only in the extra stages. Wait, really? Oh, I can't wait to see that. I probably won't read the lore, but hey, I'm just happy she's part of it. And speaking of lore, Wuwa, the chapter 5 and 6 of, you know, the first act on Weathering Waves is decent. Like, it's still very toony. I don't think they can ever shake off this like toony impression, especially when the protagonist has like dark hair. Like a massive Kirito moment all the time. You're the chosen one, you're unique, you're special, you have like ancient powers that you have no idea how you got. It's very, you know, the setup is pretty toony. There's no changing the fact that it's that kind of story, but they definitely leveled up their storytelling game and proposed like very interesting world building and setups that I've not seen from anything else, so it's pretty original. The whole, like, I think I've talked about it a little bit last time I streamed Wuwa. I said, oh, I really like the the okay, maybe I didn't say that actually. I might have just said it to a friend. But I really do like the like reverse raining thing. I don't know what it's called in English, right? The whole a body of water gathered up in the sky as opposed to, you know, following the rules of gravity, and the whole like sci-fi scenario surrounding it. Like, oh, it actually is like the rain itself like holds these like memories, or is like is a fragment of time almost preserved. And then through experimenting with like this phenomena, people try to bring back the dead, people try to experiment to figure out the true nature of, you know, what's going on in the world, etc. I think that's really cool. Like the theming and the like, even though I do talk about how I don't like the techno bobble in Wuwa, like the whole theme around sound waves and, you know, how the monsters are called echoes. And then like they talk about frequency. Like I do like their techno blabble in the sense that, oh, it kind of all is connected and it sounds sci-fi. I like that about the story. And also the new characters they introduce in like chapter 5 and 6, they do it in a very natural way, I feel. It doesn't feel like oh, we're gonna introduce this character, force him into the story like Yoimiya was in Genshin, just because they're gonna be like 5-star characters that you want to spend money to get, right? Every character was introduced in a pretty natural way, I feel. Some more important than others, obviously, but yada yada. But I think they've done a pretty good job. And so I actually genuinely look forward to Wua's story. Funny enough, after skipping like, oh, I don't skip things with like the button on the top left on that game, but I do click through them very fast. So yeah, there is that. Miss Hagnip, I have posted some more Sullivan images and videos. Okay, we're gonna check it. Well, I'm gonna check it out. Soon enough, okay? Just give me some time. Also, streamers remembering to hydrate for once, that's very good. It was up left? Did you clear Endless to 2800? I don't think so. Is that a new... Was it added along with the Dupin event? If so, then no. We're just going through the Dupin event for now. I will finish all of the content I can get out of New York Lab before moving on to a different game today. But yeah, welcome to the stream. Lefton Insult. Your name is different every time. I see it. Oh, it's chapter 11 endless. I guess I've not done that then. We can do it soon enough. Left, have you done the new daily challenge? Like the new difficulty on the daily thing that I again forgot the name of again. again, I forget the name of. The first thing you do every single day you click onto NeuroCloud is you go to that tab and then you play auto combat or auto play or something like that. And just get the rewards and then go to the shop. Oh, is it vulnerability something? I think I read out the name like when I saw it. Shit, that's a very gross burp. Hold on. I don't have another burp coming up though. That's a rip. You got a new hard difficulty chapter and new endless elevator. Oh, so okay, so the elevator you guys are talking about is newish. Okay, then I've not done it. Both left me crippled after attempting them. Bro, the daily one is so fun though. Especially when you're like me and you sabotage your entire run by wasting your your range attacker deck. Like I used up all 3 of the red cards, or you know, the red are they called functions? Right? I used up all the red functions for my range team on like stage 3 or some shit. Stage 3 or 4. And then I was like, oh fuck, why did I do that? Like they literally killed everything way too fast before I could pause the game and then, you know, unequip those algorithms. Or not algorithms, sorry. I meant these ones, the cards at the top. And I got like really upset with myself because then I have to use the weakest team I have in my roster, which is my warrior team, to defeat like I think stage 7. I'm pretty sure I cleared the final boss with my standard. I say standard now because it's the strongest team I have. The Luna team, specifically the specialist summon plus Luna team. So it's Taish, Luna, Undyne, Turing, and I think it was just Puzzle. Yeah, that team. That's how I cleared the final boss of that. Okay, my PC is lagging again. I've noticed that this has been the case last stream and this stream, and I have to figure out why. Why was my CPU at 98% usage? The fuck? Okay, it's probably just Chrome. I'm gonna just guess that it's Chrome. I'm gonna close it and see if it's helped. And also just VirtualBox, which is just LD player being a piece of shit. I've never lagged though before. Not like I've never sensed any kind of delay on my Streamlabs. It's lagging really bad. Did I not run Streamlabs with oh shit, did I not run it with admin abilities? Chat, is there a way I can check whether Streamlabs is running with like admin ability or with, you know, the admin thing? I'm pretty sure I did though. There's no way I would make such a rookie mistake, right? Is the stream lag? Okay, I fucked up the capture again. Is the stream laggy on your end? Because Streamlabs is laggy on my end. And I thought, okay, last time it happened, it must have been because of what is it called? Weathering waves, but maybe it's not. It's just the computer being slow. Stop messing up with my fucking capture, dude. Okay. Stop messing with it. Bad PC, I guess. She looks fine to me. Okay, then I'm just gonna ignore the laggy mess that is Streamlabs. I will try to optimize it a little bit. Okay. I think I should say on hover. How though? In the window title. It doesn't say it. I don't think it's ever... Okay, I'm using Streamlabs OBS though. It's not strictly OBS. I don't know how I can check. But yeah, okay. I see. OBS does that. Interesting. Naruhodo. What does his alt do, by the way? What does Dupin's ulti do? I have no clue. +2 Sullivan's posted. Okay. The hard difficulty, the vulnerability daily thing, again, super fun. The most fun I've had in a very long time for Neoclad. Just because I sabotaged myself and I couldn't use a sniper team to tackle, like, you know, like depending on the formation of or not the formation, but rather the enemy placements and, you know, the obstacles in the map. You know those levels aren't meant to be brute forced with a warrior team, because like 50% of the time, most of your warriors can't even attack the same unit. Like some units are just backed in the corner. They're meant to be attacked by snipers, but I had to brute force it with warriors, and I was like upset that I, you know, had to do that. But it was really fun though, because it made it a better challenge, I think. そうだね。はいはいはいはい。まあまあまあ。Dupin? What do you mean Dupin? It's Dupin. That's his name, dude. In Chinese, it's Dupin. I think it's a pretty name. Dupin is a pretty interesting name, I think. It's probably got a deeper layer of meaning to it. Unlike some bullshittery like Jiyan from fucking Withering Waves. Genuinely the dumbest, most like... It's not a dumb name, but it's very chuny. Like, very chuny. Very chuny. Dupin strikes me as a name that is not chuny. How would I translate it though? I don't know. Du is like a... Like, with the context of the name, it feels like, you know, the person that drives the boat across the river Styx or whatever river past the dead? Like, the... Not the funeral guy. What was I thinking? Like, the guy that allows you to cross over the river of the dead? Something like that. Okay, I don't know what his ulti does, but I guess we'll figure it out. Okay. I have no idea what it did, but sure. Gave him a shield, maybe? No, that's from his active, I think. Dupin ult is basically him spewing ink on enemy, making them miss a lot, and then set fire to that ink to blow it up. Okay, okay, that's cool. That's a good way to put it. Just use 1 warrior and 4 supports. Yeah, but I didn't have... I don't know, I was using, I think, 2 warriors, 2... I was using... How did I beat that? It was Melau. Fuck, I forgot her name. The stun girl? How have I forgotten? Lind, Melau. And then at that point I was already using Florence because I didn't realize how OP she was. Florence, I kind of wish I recorded my run, dude. It took me like 30 plus attempts, I think. Florence, I didn't run Turing just because there was literally no space for her to put any of her summons. Who the hell did I run though? I don't remember. Whatever. If the time comes, we can beat that again on stream. Just a warrior team again. So you spill ink on an enemy. Oh, I see the ink. And then he began to burn. Or explode a little bit. Is he still burning? Is this from his ultimate? Like the whole like glowing I'm on fire effect? I'm confused, but okay. Here you go. Wait, what is this? What? Check if an app is running as admin. How can I check if in Windows if an application launched with admin privileges? Task manager details. Okay. I don't want to restart the stream if it did fuck up. Details. What the fuck? And then hover your mouse somewhere in the thin horizontal bar at the top of the details window. Yeah. Okay. Right click your mouse and choose select column. Select column. A new window that opens. I'm not sharing like full screen right now because I'm afraid of leaking things. In a new window that opens up, scroll down towards the bottom. You'll see an unselected checkbox labeled elevated. Towards the bottom. Elevated. Oh, I see it. Look for an app that is launched to check if it is running with elevated privileges. Okay, and then I have to find the OBS stuff. Oh, Streamlabs. Oh, it's not! Fuck! Did I seriously make such a silly mistake? I'll take a screenshot of this. Bruh. I ain't got no privileges, dude. What the fuck? No. No, it's not elevated. That's why it's lagging. I've actually made the most rookie mistake when it comes to streaming. Okay, we're gonna restart the stream, I think, once I'm done here. God damn it. Not like this. I'm pretty sure I did run something as admin. Maybe I ran VTube Studio instead of OBS? Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, that explains the lag then. I guarantee you that that is not the reason why the previous stream was laggy though. It had to be because of Wuwa, just because it's like a poorly optimized game for the PC. I don't think I'm coping there. The fact that you can't even capture the game with game capture, and also Windows capture requires you to go into the settings to mess with stuff. Yeah, I don't know. It's okay, it happens to the best of us. It's not happened to me in forever, that's why. I didn't even think that that's a possibility. I usually make sure that I launch things with especially launch Streamlabs OBS with admin. So yeah, I'm gonna have to restart the stream. Pepe hands. Don't Pepe laugh me, okay? Alright. So for those of you who understand how Dupin's ulti work, how would you describe the value it brings? Like, is it a valuable ultimate, or is it just like some... Because to me, an attack over time spell, like, it's also kind of defensive, right? It's like a single target defensive blind. You put on an enemy that could potentially see use if you're against like a really difficult boss, or maybe you can use it to somehow evade like a team wipe attack. So instead of, you know, let's say instead of popping a Nanaka ulti where you get death immunity for the majority of your units, you just tap the one single enemy that is trying to wipe your team, and maybe your entire team can survive with full HP. I think that's quite interesting. Okay, we're gonna come back to finishing these. I'm gonna have to just restart the stream. This should help. Wait, hold on. What is this? Oh my god, why are there ads? Okay, ad block is no longer working. I'm just gonna have to mute the ad. Why is ad block not working? Ad block is losing the war against YouTube. Pepe hands. Like, I just gotta sit through some ads now. Fucking hell. Okay, what do we got? Okay. What is this song actually called? What are the actual lyrics? Because I definitely know the song, but I don't remember what the lyrics are. Can somebody give me the lyrics? Also, who is this character? I don't know how valuable it is, but both defensive and offensive. The squid ink only works on normal attacks though, so skills don't apply. Oh, okay, that kind of debunks what I think the primary use of that skill is. In that case, I think any attack that allows you to snipe a bank rank unit is better than like a defensive blind an enemy for a set amount of time skill, unless you have so much ulti bar and you've used up like everybody else's attack ability that somehow survivability from the Dupin ulti is valuable. I don't see an opportunity of using it though. Like, I feel like if you're using Dupin, doesn't Kimiya just have a better ulti? The lyrics are Gida, what? Gida gidi Geda gedi Geda gedo .mp4 .mp3. Okay, all right, I'm gonna restart the stream Cause PC be lagging. Specifically OBS be lagging. It's a brain rot meme. I feel like it's based on a song though, no? Because I know the melody, but I also think I vaguely heard the lyrics, but I don't remember it. That's why I'm asking, like, where is it from? Okay, I'm gonna end the stream briefly. We'll be back in like maybe less than 10 seconds. I'm just gonna have to close OBS and then launch it again. So I'll be right back, chat.